It's time to react. It's time to react. It's time to react. Hey, man. It's your boy Long Beach Joe. I'm back, and it's time to react. Listen, please get the thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Get in that description. It's a link tree. Has the links to all of my social media. Follow your boy. Talk to me. I'll talk back. Also has the links to other YouTube pages, man. Check those out. Get in the comments. Let me know where y'all from, man. I got people watching me from different places, different spaces, and I appreciate all of y'all. Listen, it's time to get into it. Look, there's a lot of crazy kids out here, man, that need some help, okay? They need some help. They're going in the wrong direction. They need somebody to steer them back into the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And we about to watch, some kids maybe get the help they need to make a change. Beyond Scared Straight is out there, man. It's helped a lot of kids, you know what I'm saying, kind of get themselves back together. So we about to watch some wild moments from Beyond Scared Straight and see what's up, man. A lot of youth out here ain't got it all upstairs. Sit down with your favorite beverage. Sit down with your favorite snack. It's your boy Long Beach Joe. It's time to react. Let's get to the content. Oof. That boy was looking scared. Woo! He came off the bat. Right off the bat. I got hit 6 times with a 4-5. Look at this face. He's speaking facts. He letting this young man know this can happen to you.
Sometimes words are not enough to hold back your juvenile careening off the wrong path. And parents decide to step into the prophetic by showing them what would happen to them if they don't change.
Coco, I'm 15, I got 8 felonies, and I'm facing a lot of trouble.
Coco has been involved in activities not appropriate for his young life.
I've been to juvenile 12 times. I've been charged with aggravated assault for shooting at a police officer.
What?
I gotta go to court. This say young bro.
Bruh is so young. He already shooting at police officers, bruh. Bro, come on.
This say young bro. Young Brew is a gang that I'm in, is affiliated with Bloods.
12 times in 15 years? That's more than the vacations some people have been on in their entire lives.
I carry a gun because nobody kill me because I got a weapon. Like, bow.
Coco is naive if he believes a weapon makes him invincible.
Coco is a criminal, armed robbery, carjacking. He's a menace to society.
He in the streets for real.
My last resort for him.
With the path he's on, his mother can't see a happy ending for him. But hopefully, his tour of prison will change him for the better.
See, and here's the thing, man. A lot of these kids, they just, listen, when you young, you ain't got it all upstairs. Your brain ain't developed. And a lot of these kids is growing up in situations where they feel like this is what they got to do, man. This is what they got to do because this is what they see. I mean, this dude is so young. He already shooting at police. He carjacking cars and all that stuff, bruh. It is crazy to see, but a lot of the youth, especially with a lot of the things that's being pushed, they just don't see it. They don't see it, man. They don't see that there is a better way for them.
Hopefully, his tour of prison will change him for the better.
I hope so, man.
I'm not gonna never come back. Bro, some real blood. I'm tired of you. Oh, blood. Oh, my life is on my soul.
Unsurprisingly, he doesn't appreciate the gesture and has a heated argument with his mom.
You want to be hardcore? We go right around the corner, and I'll take all the off my waist, and we'll step in that room where nobody's at, and I want you to be hardcore. Those kids on the street corner don't give a about you.
You're replaceable. They'll find another one tomorrow.
Because they don't care enough about you. But yeah, that's who you roll with, and that's what you die for.
Police officers show Coco some tough love. And from the looks of him, they aren't getting through.
Yeah, I know we can.
Why would you want to take my soul?
That man will rip your face off and wipe his ass with it.
Why would he do that? Why would he do that? What I do that?
Why wouldn't he do that?
See, this is what I'm saying. A lot of these kids, why would he do that? What, brother, when you do the stuff that you doing in the streets, you shooting at police officers, you jacking cars, you know, all this other stuff that you doing in the streets, this is where you end up in prison. In prison, them people don't care. Them dudes in there is doing real hard time, and they're going to make your time hard as well. They beat people up. They do all kinds of crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying, behind them bars. Why wouldn't he do that? Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he do something to you? That's how it works. They extort you, beat you up, take your stuff. Yeah, if they can break you, they're going to do it.
Why would he do that? Why would he do that? What I do that?
Why wouldn't he do
Why
that?
wouldn't he do
Check
that?
this out. Look, you want a honey bun?
Yeah.
They put $5 on your butt. $5 $5. Would you beat his ass for $5?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's why he would do it. They don't care.
Maybe interact
Brother, a honey bun, a bag of chips, some cookies in prison could get you. Them boys will send you to the upper room for some cookies. I'm telling y'all could look it up. There have been people that have been sent to another reality over a couple bag of chips. Yeah, that's how cheap life is in prison. These young kids got to wake up, man.
That's why he would do it. They don't care.
Maybe interacting with inmates will finally give Coco the breaking he needs. With the reality of the path he's headed right in front of him, Coco finally breaks his vow of silence.
Jesus blood, no beef.
Oh,
There
man.
you go again. There you go again with that stupid. There you go again, having to say something smart ass.
You acting like a little anyway. You can't even say it loud enough for somebody to hear you. It will whip your ass just because you don't know how to close your mouth.
Just because you say yes sir, no sir, doesn't mean you learn anything about respect. You haven't learned a damn thing. You're still running that little mouth of yours.
Coco returns the default as the inmates leave, and his attitude gets to the officers who rain down on him like a ton of bricks.
After the jail program, Coco was doing better. He was hanging
Okay.
around the house. He was communicating with me. Unfortunately, 2 weeks after the jail program, Coco and his friend stole a car, went on a high-speed chase, and now he's back in juvie. Coco.
Oh, my goodness, man. At first, when she said he was doing better, man, then he goes, hangs out with his friends, steals a car. Now he's back in juvie. That's another thing a lot of young kids don't understand. The influences, the people that you have around you can put you in bad situations. That's why people always say don't hang out with bad people because you'll end up in bad spaces, okay, with those people. People that always attract trouble, you want to stay away from those people because they'll bring trouble your way as well. Dang, man.
High-speed chase, and now he's back in juvie. Coco may be looking at 3 years of juvie. I am glad that Coco went to the jail program. Unfortunately, he do need further help.
A month after the program, and here's how Coco is doing.
I'm Ashanti. I'm 12.
Possibly 3 years in juvie, man. If he did go to juvie, I hope that he got the experience to turn himself around. So young, life ahead of him. Man, just got to make better decisions. Hang out with better people and get away from all the nonsense. You got a mom that loves you? Make better decisions, man.
How Coco is doing.
I'm Ashanti. I'm 12. I like fighting. I threaten people, and I'm in the squad. I'm fly with my style and I'm ghetto with my own. I'm ghetto fabulous. I will fight boys and girls. When I'm fighting, I don't feel bad for nobody because they should never came to me in the wrong way.
Ashanti isn't yet a teenager, but is already getting into so much trouble, enough to worry your mom.
She
To me,
crazy
she's
out
got the
here.
attitude where I don't care. I don't give a
Uh,
attitude about anybody or anything. This is for assaulting and bullying somebody. This is the classroom destruction when she hit the officer.
That's
Wow.
a lot of complaints, so it's not surprising Charlie's decided to get external help to deal with her stubborn ward.
I hit a boy once in school, and the school resource officer came up and grabbed me, and I hit him because I was mad.
Hitting a school officer is definitely going to go on a permanent record.
That's
but
crazy.
what's most shocking is Ashanti's lack of remorse.
Who said I was?
think
I
it's
just
game,
said I
man?
like the color red.
you put the game in your mind like you bad?
I'm in a game, but I'm not going to say which one.
This crap right here, she said this is for the blood, the blood, the blood, the blood gang. That's what she say.
All right, Ashanti acts tough, but how tough she going to be when she spends some time in prison with some real tough ladies?
We're gonna have some fun.
oh, yeah.
Shoulder on the wall.
They about to get at her immediately.
We're getting closer and closer. They are gonna love that hair back here, buddy. Here we go. Ain't no time to cry now, sister. Ain't no time to cry.
All
She
right,
is
where's
weeping.
the tough facade? See, Ashanti hasn't even been introduced to the inmates, and she's already losing it.
Yep. That's right. That's right.
The inmate.
And you know what? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay. Now You feel for her because you don't want to see a young woman cry. But guess what? That's a good thing. Get scared, because this right here, this unit, you see all these bars, that's a scary place. That is not the place that you want to end up at. That's right. You should be scared, because you know that your life could be better than what you're seeing in front of you right now. This should scare you. It shouldn't be something you feel, oh, I feel right at home. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling good. They banging on the window, and I see them bars in that cell. I can't wait to get up in there. No, you should not feel like that. This should feel like you're losing something. This should feel like your life is in danger. This should feel like something you don't want to be a part of. Yeah, because you shouldn't want that for yourself. I'm glad she was crying. I'm glad that she got broke right there, because this is a chance for her to realize, I need to turn it around. She said, no.
Welcome, but it's more than
Yeah.
a gangster can handle.
Yeah, she a gangster. Y'all hear them screams? Y'all hear them screams? That is the screams of a person that realizes, I'm in the wrong space. I'm in the wrong place. I can't deal with this. I want to hear it again. She said, ooh. She sounded like a damn ghost. She sounded like them Halloween decorations. Yeah. I'm loving it. I want to hear it again. Yeah.
Things get chaotic when the officer
Get at her.
Get her into her cell. Now, hopefully, the terror of the day will stay with her and keep her out of further trouble.
Yep. I hope that she got it together. That girl needed that. She needed to feel that pressure. She needed to feel that heat. She needed to be terrified. She needed that. Turn it around and stop going down a bad path. Get it together.
No, this is a hands-on program. You do not want us to place our hands on your child. You and your child need to exit this building at this time.
Let's go.
It's the first day of the program, and the parents are being reminded of what they signed up for.
Mm-hmm.
Will anyone be leaving with their kid?
Listen up. Get up, remove anything in your pockets. Take your belt off, any body piercings, earrings, shoestrings. Let's go, gentlemen. Hurry up. If you can't do it, we will do it for you. Stand up, gentlemen. Stand up when you're finished so we know you're finished. Do I need to cut your shoelaces out? Is that what you want me to do?
They're going to have to be faster than that if they hope to survive in prison.
Your arms will remain at your side. You will look straight ahead.
Yeah.
You messing with your pockets for?
Man,
What?
I said I gotta put my pants on.
You gotta do what?
Everything seems to be going good till Kaishan decides to taunt the officer.
You can tell. He's the one. He already popping off. He's the one right now. He's the one.
Things seems to be going good till Kaishan decides to taunt the officers.
Pull my pants up.
No, you don't.
Yes.
What did I just tell you to do?
I told him to.
Come here.
I told you once. Hands down at your side. Is there any problem with the English language that you don't understand? Hands down at your side means hands here.
She put hands on that man
No
immediately.
one likes a smart mouth. Kaishan better control himself because he's headed to prison where such an attitude will surely get him some serious whipping.
Yep.
Let's try that again. Okay.
You see in jail, what he's about to learn is in prison. Them sheriffs, they tell you what to do. They tell you when to get up, where to go, how to be when you get there. They tell you what to put on, all of that stuff. And they do put hands on you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Early and often. And the more attention you draw to yourself, the more crazy you talk, the more you tell them you ain't going to do something, the more bad things is going to happen to you.
Let's try that again. Okay. And? You better watch your mouth.
Oh, he trying to get physical with Go ahead and get taken down.
You are not at home, gentlemen. You are not at home.
You will not disrespect me in my house. Is that understood? You use profanity? Sir, that is unacceptable.
From the look on his guardian's face, Kaishan's attitude isn't surprising. One would expect him to know better when dealing with officers, though.
Well, don't you, boy. I am not what you just called me. Do you understand that?
Mm.
You haven't even started yet. Why don't you, dog? Chill out.
You are starting in the wrong way.
Then, bitch, I'll put me on the ground then. Why don't you, bitch? Did you touch me like a nigga? Why don't you, boy?
Boy, this boy is crazy. This boy crazy. He talking crazy. He cursing. He trying to give it to him. He don't get where this is gonna lead him, bruh. He don't get it.
Suck my boy.
Wow. Told him SMD.
And why won't he stop talking? It's almost like he wants these officers to pick on him.
Yeah.
Stand up, man. Remarkable, isn't it?
Yep, bitch. Yes, it is.
Gotta
Ooh.
say, Kaishan's experience in the program will most definitely not be a pleasant one.
My name is Lex.
Boy, I tell you, man, I hope that kid turned it around. His attitude right there with them officers is wild. It's wild. He's one of those guys, he's going to bump his head hard, man. I hope he got it together. Because that's crazy. You talking to officers like that, already getting cuffed, they ain't even got in. They had just started. Some of these kids, man, they got a hard head, and we know what they say about a hard head and what it makes.
Will most definitely not be a pleasant one.
My name is Lexi. I'm 15. I'm disrespectful. I steal, and I like to fight. I'm disrespectful to my family. I call them fat, ugly bitches.
The first step toward getting better is owning your mistakes. So maybe Lexi's on the mend.
Lexi was involved with a clique called BDA, About Dat Action. It's a group of girls. If you get an argument, they all jump in.
I like to fight. I try to do everything, choke them.
About
This is
that
a video
action.
of Lexi in one of her fights. You see that? She bit the girl in the face and made her bleed.
Oh, my
I want
God.
Lexi to go to the jail program to try to straighten her out. You're just gonna go here, get scared straight, and come home and be a good girl.
No.
It seems Lexi doesn't hesitate to unleash
said
her
nope.
inner Banshee in a fight. And her mom thinks she needs help. Will the program be a positive experience for her?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. He had already peeped it. She acting crazy, acting tough. He behind them bars. If it wasn't, bars between them and her, I don't think she'd be talking like that.
Lexi's tougher than most. Confronting men twice her size isn't easy to pull off, even with the bars separating you. The disagreement might soon turn into a full, blown-out fight. So why's the officer standing around without doing anything?
Oh, yeah.
The barriers are gone, and Lex finally gets a chance to show just how fearless she is.
This girl is wild.
Get your ass out of here.
The screaming in the face tactic might not work on Lexi, since it seems she's perfected the art herself, and the officers might have to find another way to get through to her.
I'm not gonna be somebody to save you.
What was you gonna do if I wasn't there?
Your attitude is gonna get you hurt, and that's a hard lesson to pay when your nose is broken, your jaw's broke,
Yep.
and you're eating food through a straw. You're not.
That's for real. And that's what happens to you in there. People put hands on you, and they don't stop. They don't stop. There's been people that have beaten severely in prison. Severely. I'm talking bad. Like you said, they'll break your jaw, break your nose. You'll be, eating your food through a tube.
Your jaw's broke, and you're eating food through a straw. You're not that tough.
Nope.
I've seen tough men, I've seen tough women. You ain't even remotely close.
Not even close.
Will the gentle talk help?
Since the jail visit, I don't fight anymore.
What?
I don't steal. I stopped stealing because I don't want to go to jail.
I think the jail visit did have impact on her, as in no bad things, no bad crimes. But her attitude is bad.
Well, hello. What have you been up to?
I don't steal anymore.
Oh, you don't?
Nope.
Then that's great. But what are you doing now?
Being rude.
Are you
calling her names?
I can tell that there is a lot of love in that family. The name calling and the disrespect is bad, but I think they're going to work on it.
A month.
Now, all right. She's improved in a certain area. She's got other things to improve on. But I'm a little surprised. I didn't think she would turn around so quickly. She was, really tough, really rough around the edges, especially when she got there. She's screaming in people's faces still. The bars was gone. She was still trying to go off. They had to have a talk with her. She stopped stealing, though.
Effect is bad, but I think they're going to work on it.
A month after the program, Lexi is faring better. Things
Okay.
aren't perfect, but there's hope for improvement thanks to the program.
Yeah.
That little girl right there,
I'll
that's my
take it.
daughter. This is the first time she's seen me in over 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Do you see what this is, what the reality of this is?
Nothing scares parents more than seeing their kids on the wrong path that got them into trouble in the first place.
Oh, man.
You know how I am on the street. You live with me on a day-to-day basis. You see the respect that I get on the street. You think I get that in here? How would y'all feel if y'all's mother was standing here right now? I'm 29 years old, getting ready to turn 30, got 4 kids that I'm sitting here, so apparently I can't take care of.
The talk is straight from the heart and leaves its mark on the teenagers who watch on in growing horror.
Started running around, having sex early, had her and her brother by the time I was 14 years old.
Whoa. Wow. 14 years old. She already had 2 kids. That's crazy. That is crazy. A baby raising babies.
Had her and her brother by the time I was 14 years old.
Ooh.
So then in having kids so damn young,
Yep.
running around with fast-ass fighting boys like y'all,
Yep.
I had to start robbing and stealing so I could make sure that they had Pampers and they had formula and they had all the stuff that they needed. Got in trouble for the first time when I was 18 years old. For stealing money to buy them Christmas.
Her life's been rough and filled with many bad choices, and seeing her regret might help the inmates for the day see how dangerous a gangster lifestyle is.
That is crazy. At 14, you have 2 kids. By like she just said, some boys that's young as well. Bro, that is a recipe for disaster right there. You have to grow up so fast. You got 2 young kids that now depend on you, and you a kid yourself still trying to find your way in the world. Oh, my goodness. That is rough.
For the day, see how dangerous a gangster lifestyle is.
The past 4 years I've been locked up 3 times, Jasmine. Is it worth it? I would trade every name brand thing that you had just to be able to come home for a day. Just a day to be able to sit in the bed with you and listen to the radio.
When she faces her daughter, Jasmine, her emotions run high. Will Jasmine learn to channel her anger positively?
Oh, yeah.
I hope so. I hope that girl turned it around. I hope that girl is able to get it together. To see her mother in there, locked up, ain't seen her in 6 months, to hear that story, that her mother had 2 kids at 14. As a young woman, to see what your future could be with the woman that you came out of, I hope that she got it together and turned it around.
Oh, yeah. You the bad man. Get this book out your head. What you on this book? Sit back in the bed. Sit back in the bed. Sit down.
He told him, you the bad man. Yeah, we come to see you.
Enough without having inmates scaring you away. But Nard is proving capable of fighting the terror.
Look at his
But
face.
Nard is proving.
Look at his face. He threw the book. They said you. He threw the book like, it ain't me. It ain't me. Y'all didn't come here for me. I'm good. Y'all ain't got to talk to me, player. You ain't got to talk to me. I'm good. He's shook. And that's a good thing.
Without having inmates
Look at he just chucked that book. I'm good.
Capable of fighting the terror.
Oh, man.
Hold your hand up. Hold your hand up. And look at me before I smack you.
That's one defiant teenager. Surrounded like that, most would do the chicken dance if asked.
Do you know your huh? You what? What? You what? What you gonna do? You gonna be just like me, in prison for the rest of your life.
Things become heated when Nard decides he's had enough and fights back. That
Man.
might not be the smartest choice since he's outnumbered.
Listen, you gonna be nobody. Sit down.
Man, I'm tired of it.
Sit down.
What you gonna do now?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Man,
You gonna be
oh,
in prison
man.
for the rest of your life, man.
That was a terrifying session. Yo, when adults who've threaded the path you're on tell you something, you should listen.
Get up and do it then. Get up and do it. Get up and do it. Knock me out. Get up and do it. You bad. Get up and do it. Hit me. Get up and do it. You ain't gonna do nothing. You just running your mouth. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Did Nard hear everything
He's
they
scared.
had to say or realize it was for his own good? Probably not if his following statement's any indication of what's on his mind.
I tell you why they so mad. because your little brother look up to you. When you do stupid stuff, he want to do stupid stuff.
It's just me talking to you. Look at me. You all right? You want your little brother to get hurt. If you don't, you got to set an example. Show him to do what's right.
Yeah.
Looks like the soft talk approach might not work with him too. Nard seems to be too angry to listen to anyone.
I mean, you can tell that boy was trying his hardest to put on the front, but he was shook. Start crying already, and that's good because again, he got a young brother that looks up to him. Whatever he's doing out there in the streets, his young brother gonna want to follow right behind him because he look up to him. Got to be a better example for your younger kids that's behind you. Your younger brother looks up to you. I hope he turned it around, man.
Nard seems to be too angry to listen.
I hope Nard turned it around.
And it ain't no fun in there, because I don't play fair. You hear me? Yeah, you need to get yourself together, Tyler.
A group of teenagers visits the male prison, and the tour isn't going well for some of them.
Why you in here, bro?
Some people said I was with them breaking their houses.
So breaking their house, you like to break in house? What if somebody come up in the crib and shoot you while you in the house, Slim?
Yeah.
I'm saying, you feel me though? I done seen people get shot up in the crib, man, running up in there, breaking their crib. What you going there to take?
Yeah.
What the judge gonna do when he come in here to give you your time for that? Talking about they want to. What the judge gonna do then? So we gonna be in here with us. How old is you? 15.
15.
15? Man, clean up, man.
Bakari has the heart-to-heart talk with one of the inmates, which has them reflecting.
Anything goes in there. When you can't holler, when you can't get no help, who gonna be in there? Your cellmate.
Yep.
It might be your girlfriend. They got girlfriends. They hang out with little cliques and do little nasty things. Is that what you want? So you say yes, sir, to me. Why can't you say yes, ma'am, to your mother? Why do you keep smiling? You think it's a joke?
No.
Well, then why don't you act like it's not a joke?
Sam Keisha, however, isn't having it as easy. Maybe if she loses the attitude, she won't be yelled at.
How you doing? This is what you see when you in the jail. You don't see your girlfriend, you see me. When you eat, you eating with me. Next. You coming up in my cell. Yes.
Were you gay?
Yes.
First came in? You
No,
always been gay?
I wasn't gay when I first came in here.
What happened?
I was hard like you when I first came in here.
Look, that's reality. That's the reality of the situation. There's a lot of people that come in one way and, eventually change into other things. That's the reality of things that happen in prison. And these kids need to realize that this is real. This really happens. This is not some, other planet where things just are floating around. This is not reality like it's all a game. No, this is real. This is not a game. This is reality hitting you right in the face. This man is telling you he came in one way and, thought he was tough, thought he was rough, had things going, and then he switched to another way of life. Come on, man.
I was hard like you when I first came in here, and they turned me into this little punk. That's what they're going to turn you into.
Nigel, more than the others, puts up a fight, which, of course, gets him more attention than he wants from the inmates.
Stand up. They my size.
Hey, yo.
They my size. That's what size they is.
What size is them
Yeah.
jokes, bro?
See, it's a lot of pressure when you come in here.
Get my shoes, bro.
Hey,
Why
we
not
do
get
real
your
if we
shoes,
tell
bro?
you to.
Why we can't have your shoes?
Man.
The inmates coming at him from all sides, Nigel looks fit to explode. If he wants to act tough, though, he needs to realize this is what's waiting for him on the other side every single day.
Yep.
Why we can't have your shoes, baby? You making me nervous. Huh? Don't ball your fists up. You making me nervous. It's a lot of pressure when you come in here, son.
You don't like it, do you?
Making me nervous. This the life you trying to get up. You making me nervous.
Man, oh
Even though
man.
he's a stubborn juvenile, Nigel still realizes using that fist will get him into serious trouble.
You know why you're here now, right? No. Calm down.
Son.
Calm down.
You take it down.
Calm down.
Take it down.
Yeah.
Now, why your fist balled up?
Cuz, man, they all in my face.
Thankfully, the officers
Well.
intervene before things get more intense.
It's about somebody got to get in his face. Somebody got to let you know that there's a better way of life, bruh. That what you're doing right now is going to lead you on a really rough path. You know what I'm saying? And it's good. You starting to see that he's starting to break just a little bit and start to, that reality starts kicking in. Yo, do I really want to be here with, dudes that's coming in one way and turning into something else? Could that be me? Is that the life I want to lead? All these other guys in here that are getting beat up. He talking about how this guy got beat up yesterday, got beat up in his cell. They taking advantage of you all kind of different ways. Is that what you want? Bruh, don't do it.
The officers intervene before things get more intense.
Don't do it.
Those are your new roommates, your new daddies. You can't fight them.
New
That's
dad-
only 6.
Yo.
You know how many usually in this pod? 106.
Whew.
Welcome to the club. A
nation full of black men incarcerated. You're going to be just another little old black boy statistic.
That's
Man.
a shocking statistic, and Nigel needs to turn a new leaf so he doesn't add to that number.
Yeah.
I'm Larry. I'm 12 years old. I was charged with a terrorist threat, and I get suspended from school. Today, I came from the Regional Youth Detention Center after being there for 16 days.
You've been in and out the court and on probation.
This, not quite a teenager, has had his share of run-ins with the law and isn't ready to change.
Dang,
When I
he only
first got on
12 years
probation,
old.
I brought a BB gun to school, and I gave it to a friend of mine, let him hold it. He shot somebody with it, and both of us got caught up in it. They put me on probation for 2 years. I was charged with a terrorist threat because me and the teacher, we got into it, and I told him, you're going to get sparked on. As in, shoot.
Larry's...
Brother, what did you expect to happen there? You gonna tell a teacher you gonna get sparked on? You gonna get sparked on? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. You know, but he's a young 12-year-old kid. You already got into it with the BB gun, that which is, man, that is crazy. You bring something like that to your school, and then you gonna tell a teacher you gonna get sparked on, bruh. Come on now.
You gonna get sparked on. As in, shoot.
Larry's infatuated with the gangster lifestyle, which has his parents very worried for his life.
My homie, he's a Crip. I used to claim Crip on the side. I used to be with the boys all the time. Gang bang.
Crip on the side.
For cars. Nah, I don't think I should say that.
Meeting with people who
Oh,
done
my
all
goodness.
he's doing now will probably help Larry realize doing that doesn't make him cool.
Want to hear about my son gunned down, you know, because of talking.
A lot of people tell me,
Man.
keep up what you doing, you're going to end up locked up behind
Yep.
bars. I think about it, then I say, I'm going to be all right. Ain't going to happen to me in jail.
See, that's what I've been saying that. A lot of these kids, they don't get it. He has people in his life, an active male role model there in his life. He's got people telling him, listen, keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on going down that road. You're going to end up in jail. And he, you know, it ain't going to happen to me. It's not real. I'm good. It's all good. Everything, you know. I'm going to be the one to get away. I'm going to be the exception to the rule. Okay. Go ahead, keep playing that game.
See, I'm going to be all right. Ain't going to happen to me in jail.
Oh, no, it's going to
Larry
happen to you.
Talk, or can he hold his own in prison?
That's fine that you're laughing because that's what your parents signing now. You gonna go before a judge today. You ain't going home, you going to jail.
How long we going to be in there?
We looking at a year for you.
Larry's true to his word, at least with the officers, and his disdain upsets the officers.
Why you keep saying on laughing?
You know, I think attitude. You gonna have an attitude with me? I'll put your ass on the floor. Attitude again. Go ahead. Show me.
I don't have no attitude.
That's why you're on probation.
Faced with the reality of prison, however, Larry forgets all about his earlier bravado. Didn't he say he would talk back if anyone was in his face? So why isn't he saying anything now?
It's your house, Captain. Ain't staying.
Why I gotta stay?
Who the hell are you talking to? You still got an attitude.
He said, why I gotta stay? Why do you think? Why do you think, kid? They done already told you. You ain't just coming and leaving. No, this is real. This is prison. You gonna sit for a little bit and really soak everything in. You know what I mean? Soak it all in.
Who are you talking to? You still got an attitude. Attitudes belong here.
Yeah.
If you're staying here with me tonight, your ass is mine.
Larry's gonna have to think fast if he wants to avoid the torture that's surely awaiting him in prison.
You still think it's a joke.
I'm
It's not a
serious.
game. This is for real. And right now, your ass is about to be a damn resident. Get to a room and make the bed. Move. Next room. Make the bed.
What do you think? Will a night in prison fix Larry's attitude or add to the chip on his shoulder? Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Man, when the reality hits, boy, oh boy, it hits fast. You already see him. He's starting to break a little bit. Even more. He trying, well, can I just go home? Can I? No, you're going to sit right there, make that bunk and lay down. Soak it all in. Feel how hard that bunk is. It's going to jack your back up. Yeah, you're going to be hurting. You're going to be sore. Want to live the gangster lifestyle, have an attitude, make threats, and do all this crazy stuff, bring BB guns? this is where you end up.
Chip on his shoulder. Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Why they keep saying I got an attitude?
It's called body language. Your eyes tell the story. When you don't look at people, your body language sends off a negative vibe, negative energy. And I'm talking to you now, you're not looking. You got more than a lot of these kids got. Some of the time your dad has spent with you, I can only wish my dad would have done that with me.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Tehran thinks a softer approach might work with Larry, and maybe he's right because he seems to be listening at last.
It's not about only changing for the minute, it's about changing for a lifetime. And if you don't change your life, man, for the better, everything you've seen, everything you've experienced is going to be reality.
I'm trying to sit with a good attitude.
Finally willing to try, Larry might be able to use this program to propel himself in the right direction.
I hope so.
Get mad. We'll get mad. We will ball you up, little girl. Do you understand my face? You will not run mine. Do you understand me?
She all in her grill.
Not again anymore.
Kira's gifted at pissing people off, but is she brave enough to face the consequences of her actions?
My name is Akira. I'm 14 years old. I get in trouble for my bad attitude and not listening to authority.
Akira, her ways is very nasty.
She just say she's 15 years old, but that attitude?
Being very disrespectful to adults. Akira just fighting every other day. She just doing what she want to do.
Tanette has no illusions about her daughter or how she's going to end up if she doesn't change lanes.
I've been suspended from school more than 30 times for my mouth.
Wow.
Sometimes I feel like
30 times? You've been suspended more than 30 times? That is
I've
crazy.
been suspended from school more than 30 times for my mouth, my attitude. Sometimes I feel like school is a waste of my time.
That's wild.
What are you so angry about? I don't know.
Is she trying to break a world record? I mean, just imagine how many detentions
30
she would've gotten
times.
if she'd been suspended that many times.
Because Akira and her father, they was very close. Very close. I just want my daughter to open up how she's feeling deep down inside so that I can help her with her anger.
Her rebellion.
So that might, and that's another thing for some of these children as well. Generally, children that are angry all the time and stuff like that. It sounds like she lost her father, and they ball that anger up inside, and it comes out in different ways. And so with her, that's probably where this comes from. You know, she probably misses her father. It sounds like she's lost her father, and that anger of losing her father is just coming out in all these ways, where she just talks crazy to people just because she's hurting so deep down inside. So that could be something, you know, that's sparking this here.
So that I can help her with her anger.
Yeah.
Her rebellion has an understandable backstory, but still won't justify her if she gets into real trouble with the law.
Yeah.
He's trying to talk to you. You're going to sit there looking around like you got something better to do.
Y'all not going to keep talking to her like that. Oh, no. I'm not. No, I don't.
Put it back in there. Can't save your family in here.
The first day of the program helps officers identify the tough ones. And Akira quickly shows herself when her sister's being interviewed.
I'm telling you some real things in here. This is what jail all about. You can't come to nobody rescue. Ain't nothing you can do.
Yes, it is.
What you gonna do? Tell me what you gonna do.
And it looks like Akira's not the only one with fire in her blood. How do you think this program's going to impact the sisters? Let me know in the comments below.
Everything you do, they following you. You care about your little sister like you care about her. Don't do what you doing. I know your daddy up there looking.
Yep.
I'm like, man, I ain't want him to turn out like that. I
Yep.
ain't want that to happen.
Just disrespect the memory of your father.
Yeah.
Your sister ain't gonna be in the same cell block with you. You're gonna be a stranger among wolves.
The officers employed the divide and conquer.
Man, what he just said was so big to her, man. You could tell that it's impacting her, that it's hitting her. You know, what he just said. You know, if you, listen, you got a sister, you know, if you really want to take care of her, go down the right path. You keep doing what you've been doing, you leading her down a bad path too, because she following right behind you. Especially, you know, you want to respect the memory of your father. Do right, because that's what he would want. You know what I'm saying?
Among wolves.
The officers employed the divide and conquer rule in dealing with the sisters, and it seems to be working for Akira, who seems mellow compared to when she came in.
Look at each other, face each other. You see this right here? This is what y'all got. This all y'all got right here. And you can't look at each other because of what you went through today. You don't want to see each other like this.
Yeah.
But this is what's gonna happen.
The three sisters are too young for a life of crime, and their experience will likely lead to a positive change.
You two brothers, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Which one's the meanest?
Boy, that boy was quick. When I tell you quick,
What's the meanest?
look at this. Immediately. Immediately. Not me. It's him. It's him. Not me. Damn. He told immediately. That was crazy.
Yes, sir.
Which one's the meanest?
That was crazy.
Siblings influence each other, so the others mostly join in when one sibling misbehaves.
Man.
I don't do as much stuff as he does.
Is he older or younger?
Younger.
That's surprising. The older mostly influences the younger, not
Yeah.
the other way around.
Yeah.
I'm Matthew, I'm 12. I hit my mom, I lied, and I stole a gun. I had
Whoa.
the cops called on me for hit my mom. The second time I got the cops called on me, it was for threatening my mom with a knife. I did like this, and then I said back up.
Matthew
Wow.
needs to learn how to control his emotions, and hopefully a jaunt to prison will be just the thing.
Him pulling knives on me is mild compared to him trying to hit me in the face with a trophy,
Oh.
a board.
The worst thing I've ever done is stole a gun. I was going over to my friend's house to play on a video game. I seen 2 guns on the dresser. He never even knew that I had it right here. I knew the gun was real because it was heavy. I love guns.
Yo, this kid is wild and early. Pull a knife on your mom? Come on now. Come on now. He done hit her with a trophy. He pulling out pew-pews. He's still in the boomstick. He gotta, bro, they gotta get to this kid immediately. He going down a real bad path.
Because it was heavy. I love guns.
Rage, coupled with a love for weapons, is a dangerous combination that can quickly lead to Matthew having someone's death on his conscience if he isn't checked.
Man.
Big man, whenever it comes time to put your hands on your mama.
They gotta break him.
Treat your mama. We're gonna make sure you don't treat your mama like that no more. They gonna leave you here with us.
I'm in here with you tonight.
I think we gonna have to bid on him, homie.
Shit, no, he's mine. Look at them pretty brown eyes.
Matthew's roommates should be given an award for perfecting their act, as he is genuinely
Man.
scared of them.
Tonight he stays with you.
I appreciate
Tomorrow night he stay with you. The next night he stay with you. And now how we gonna teach you how to obey and mind your manners. I thought you was a thug. Thug don't cry.
He's a badass when he hit no mama.
Did your mama ever seen you cry?
Yes.
She ain't never seen you cry like this, like a punk.
You look at them pretty brown eyes. I'll share them with you.
Looks like he's gonna be an honored guest for a long time. 3 nights in prison in the company of terrifying adults is guaranteed to affect even the toughest kids. And Matthew isn't looking so tough anymore.
Man, they sitting there, and the guy is telling them, "I'll give you one night, and then you." That kid was shook.
Kids, and Matthew isn't looking so tough anymore.
That kid was shook.
You gotta stop crying. You gotta stop crying. Stop crying. Huh?
I wanna go home.
You
He
wanna
is
go home?
broken.
Okay. That's what I need you to do. I need y'all to pray. And ask God to give you the strength. Y'all gotta pray for each other and help each other through this.
The screamings work faster than expected on Matthew. Should he be allowed to go home, or should he be made to complete the program?
Man.
What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.
But if you keep crying and carrying on, you're gonna prolong everything.
God, please let me go home.
Experiencing the program together might succeed in bringing the brothers closer.
I hope so. I hope it keeps him out of trouble.
I stopped, hit my mom, talking back, been getting in trouble in school.
Okay.
I haven't been playing with the guns or the knives because I don't want to hurt somebody or hurt myself.
Before the jail visit, I was afraid that Matthew would eventually end up dead somewhere. Since the jail visit, Matthew's future looks brighter. His outlook on life is better. Where before he didn't care, now he cares about everything. He's totally changed.
Well,
That's so good. That's good to hear. Because that kid, you could tell if he gets it together, he'll have a bright future. But pulling knives, especially on your mom, you're beating on your mom, you're stealing, weapons and stuff like that. It's like, come on, man. But once they got him in there behind those bars and sat him down and had all them dudes in his face talking about how they was going to share him, and he broke immediately. And that's a good thing, because now you're starting to see he's on the right path. He's turned himself around, man. Scared Straight is a good program. Listen, comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about what was done here to these kids? Sending them through Scared Straight. Do you think that this is a good way to help these kids reform themselves? You know what I mean? I think it is, man. Kids need help. It's your boy Long Beach Joe, and I'm out.